This is the NASCAR Thunder Countdown to Green as we get set to go racing.
The sun and fun of South Florida. Fans of the sport have come here for that and more as Championship Sunday has arrived. Similar to NASCAR today, 4 drivers are in line to become a Cup champion. The question is, who will it be? Comment your predictions down below, and we'll be back to go racing.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot of time.
McBlam Racing presents NASCAR Winston Cup racing at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Welcome back, race fans, to the NASCAR Thunder 2003 Career Mode Let's Play. I'm your commentator and driver of the number 83 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet for Team KAOS Racing, Mikey McBlam. And today, everything is on the line. What's possibly the closest points battle we've ever contended in will be settled today when the checkered flag waves. But first, let's go trackside for the countdown to green.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Now let's take a look at the starting lineup. In the front row are the 83 car and the Alltel Ford. In the second row are the 63 car and the Team Rusty Ford. Starting the race from row 3 are the DeWalt Power Tools Ford and the Motorcraft Ford. The fourth row has the Sprint Dodge and the M&M's Pontiac. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the season point leader, will begin this race in 10th. The sixth row has the 46 car and the Mark Martin Ford. In row 7 are the Ganassi Racing Dodge and the Lowe Chevrolet. Starting the race from row 8 are the Rubbermaid Ford and the America Online Chevrolet. And in row 9 are the 16 car and the UPS Ford. Starting in row 10 will be the 172 car and the 41 car. In row 11 are the Kellogg Chevrolet and the Interstate Batteries Pontiac. In row 12 are the 133 car and the 98 car. Row 13 finds the 117 car and the Home Depot Pontiac. The 14th row has the Avalon Ford and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. In row 15 are the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge and the GM Goodrich Service Plus Chevrolet. Starting the race from row 16 are the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge and the 26 car. Row 17 has the Tide Ford and the 136 car. Starting in row 18 will be the Square D Chevrolet and the Pennzoil Chevrolet. In row 19 are the Kodak Chevrolet and the Valvoline Pontiac. In row 20 are the Caterpillar Dodge and the Citgo Ford. Back in row 21, we have the Singular Wireless Chevrolet and the UAW Delphi Chevrolet. And rounding out the field is the 27 car.
And there you have it, race fans. There is the starting lineup for the Homestead 400 here at Homestead Miami, as given by MRN, the voice of NASCAR, Joe Moore and Barney Hall. This is it, guys. This is the championship race. Who's going to go home with the crown? Is it going to be the season dominator, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Dale Jarrett, Jonathan Wolf, or us, as we start on the pole next to Rocket Ryan Newman? It's it, guys. It's time to settle the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship. Green flags in the air. We're racing at Homestead. Ryan Newman gets a big run off turn 4. He comes up to side draft us a little bit, broke our momentum. We slid up the racetrack as we go to the inside of Ryan Newman. Side draft him going into turn number 3. He goes way up the racetrack. But he's carrying some momentum on that high side. He's followed by Amy Hicks, who started 3rd. Hicks can get us pinned down just a little bit. Ooh, little contact with Amy Hicks. We move our way back up into 2nd. Rusty Wallace looking for the 3rd spot on Amy Hicks. So we're looking to try to get around Ryan Newman. Newman running that high side. That is the preferred line. So we side draft him going into turn number 3. Once again, side by side. Ooh, little contact. Here comes Rusty Wallace. Rusty Wallace battling us side by side. Slight contact, but we've got the momentum on the high side. We're going to carry it and lead lap number 2 of the Homestead 400. So we got these guys breathing down our back bumpers. Here comes Jonathan Wolf in the 24. We got shuffled back to 3rd, but that's okay. We're just going to try to carry the momentum into turn number 3. Still trying to figure out our line here. Ooh, boy. Wolf goes 3 wide for 3rd. Oops, a little contact there. Sliding up the racetrack. Matt Kenseth settles back in the top 5. Go into turn number 1 and 2. Oop, little contact with Ryan Newman. Whoa, boy, slid up the racetrack way too much there. Ooh, got really loose off of 2 that time. Here comes Matt Kenseth. We make a bold move to the inside, back to 3rd. Charging to the inside of Jonathan Wolf for 2nd place. Trying to find our rhythm here. Oh boy, wow. Side by side. Big contact there. It was weird. It was like I shot up the racetrack, Wolf shot down. Yeah, I'm going to have trouble with these guys on the outside. Side drafting Rusty Wallace for the lead. Matt Kenseth thought about going 3 wide. He's looking in the middle, 3 wide for the lead. Here he comes. We put the block on him. Here we go, side by side to the line with Rusty Wallace. He leads that lap. Here comes Mark Martin. Dale Jarrett is probably up there in the mix. I can't really see him back there, but I know that at some point he's going to be coming. Oh boy, a little contact with Rusty Wallace. This is an aggressive race going on here. Here comes Matt Kenseth. Kenseth charging on the outside. Side by side. Here we go, charging to the line. We lead that lap by 2 1/1000ths of a second. Still side by side with Matt Kenseth. There we go. All right, I was able to. He gave me a lot more room than I normally get. Man, we just we're so tight going into the turns. Let's see if we can get a... Ooh, wow, a big run on the outside. Wow. Man, I got that Larson line going for us there. Got a big run on the outside. I had no idea I could do that. Shows the horsepower of this car. Yeah, I guess, yeah, Kenseth did it there too, so I guess it's equal playing field up here at the front. And they're 3 wide. Here comes Jonathan Wolf charging through the middle. Matt Kenseth trying to pull the crossover move. No room to do so. We got pinned down on the bottom just a little bit there. We got to be just a little bit loose. This is going to be a heck of a battle. Jonathan Wolf giving us plenty of room, but we're still really loose down there as long as he's to our outside. I'm not able to run the line that I want to. Alright, slow it up, back up the turn. Tires starting to wear just a little bit now. Oh, he's keeping us pinched. This is going to be a big battle between the two of us. Dale Jarrett has made his way up into the top 5. Dale Jarrett also looking for a championship. Dale Earnhardt Jr. nowhere to be found. Kenseth loose off of turn 2. He barely kept it off the wall. Alright, slow it down. Alright, here we go. Kenseth looking to the inside. He's going to try to make it 3 wide in the middle. He thinks better of it. Wolf keeping us pinned down on the bottom. Can't really get the advantage, but we're side by side. We're just swapping the lead back and forth. Barely led that lap, 2 1/1000ths of a second over Jonathan Wolf. Here he comes back again. Charging on the outside. Gave us plenty of room off of 2 that time, so we had a better run. Able to clear him. Alright, slow it down. There we go. Now we get to run that line that we need to run. And here he comes. He's looking. Can't quite get there. Oh boy, he almost caught the wall there. Slow it down. Here we go. Into turn 1. Oh man, I got loose going into 1 that time. That was odd. That was really weird. Oh, come on. Save it. Jonathan Wolf's in the wall. Ricky Rudd takes over the lead. I'm trying to look back there in my rear view for Jonathan Wolf. I can't see him. I got really loose going into 1 that time. That was really weird because I've always been tight going into 1. So I don't know if that's the effect of old tires or what, but you know, I got on the brakes and the car just started to step out on me. I'm like, what the heck's going on? I got loose. Okay, again, I'm getting loose going in. So this is an effect of old tires. So if I'm on old tires, I'm going to get loose. Okay, so I'm going to have to definitely remember that. I don't know where Jonathan Wolf fell back to after that contact with the wall. He almost wrecked. I'm surprised he saved it. And did Dale Jarrett just pass me on the apron? Did Dale Jarrett just pass me on the... Did you see that? Did you see that? How did he just pass me on the apron? 4 tires and fuel. I'm not making any adjustments. Car is decent. I know what line we need to run. I just have to make sure that we run that line. But, oh man, this is nerve-wracking. Jarrett's up here in the top 5. I don't know where Dale Earnhardt Jr. is. Jonathan Wolf is most likely up here in the top 5 somewhere. Jarrett He beats us out of pit road. Oh boy, come on. Yeah, I can't keep it down there. I start sliding up. It's alright though. I didn't gain any positions, so it's okay. I didn't technically cheat. See, this right here, this is the line I need to run. But as long as there's cars around us, the AI will not let us run that line. Because if I'm around a car, I gotta take it to the inside. Alright, so I think what it is, if I back it up too much, see, it just happened again there. I'm on new tires, so I think if I back it up too much into the turn, I'm gonna get loose going in, so I gotta take it a little bit more aggressive. going in. Okay, here's Matt Kenseth. I'm not sure where we're going to shake out. I'm not sure where we're going to shake out. I'm really nervous, guys. I'm not even lying about this. Yeah, Steve Park up here. Steve Park probably hasn't pitted yet. Give Kenseth just a little tap. Kind of threw it into turns number 1 and 2 that time to try and get around Kenseth. I wouldn't be surprised if he puts up a battle, but I think as long as we can run our line, we'll kind of be okay. Ooh. Yeah, see, like I said, he's not going to let us run that line. The second we slide up the racetrack, they have NOS. So, so even though I want to run my line, he's not going to let us as long as he's there. As long as he's within pouncing distance, he's not going to let us run that line. So I'm going to keep down here on the bottom of the racetrack so he doesn't get a draft on me. Come up. And the turns 3 and 4. Try to hug the bottom of the racetrack just a little bit, but it's just so loose down here.
That's the quickest one so far, buddy.
Wow, fastest lap of the race, 35:01. Oh, 35:101. Alright, so we're back in 6th. The leader is right there. We're not far off. It's like Dale Jarrett's trying to make moves to get us his way up to the front. We're right there. We're really throwing it into the turns here. Looks like we got Rusty Wallace up ahead of us. Smoker up ahead. Who is that? Can't see who that is. I don't know who that was. It was not in the top. He was not in this top 5 cars here. All right, work our way around Rusty Wallace. Now looking to get around Kurt Busch. Ooh, boy. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I get that momentum off. They just somehow can make that extreme crossover. But here we go. Into 4th. Can we clear Kurt Busch? Jarrett's made his way into 2nd. I don't think he's got enough to make it on points. He has not led enough laps yet. Jarrett into the lead, I think. Did he make it into the lead? No, not quite. Not quite. He's still trying to work his way around him. Here he comes. Jarrett trying to make a big effort to win this race. So we try to work our way around Tony Stewart. Stewart puts the block on. We're right there. Dale Jarrett leading the Homestead 400. He's worked his way around Jimmy Johnson. We work our way around Tony Stewart, now looking to work on Jimmy Johnson. Slight contact coming off of turn number 2. Can we clear Johnson? We clear him. Sights are now set on the 88 of Dale Jarrett. I don't know where Jonathan Wolf fell back to. I don't know where Dale Earnhardt Jr. is. All I know is I want to win this race, because that could be the potential difference between winning and losing this championship. 5 laps to go. Here we go to the inside of Dale Jarrett. Contact, the bump and run. Moved him up out of the way. And now we're in the lead. Can we hold the lead? That's going to be the question. We get to run our line a little bit. Nope, here comes Dale Jarrett. Jarrett's going to put up a big fight, looks like. Oh man, we got so loose off of 4 that time. It's so hard to hold the bottom of the racetrack here. It's not the, like I said, it's not the line I want to run. This line right here, this is the one I want to run. But man, look at the run that Dale Jarrett got on the outside. Here he comes. He's charging. Jimmy Johnson's up into this picture now. Oh boy, so loose on the bottom. Yes, led the most laps of the race. That's another 5 bonus points. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Here we come. Almost two and a half laps to go now as we're battling side by side down the back straightaway. Trying to show our muscle against this Yates engine. Here comes another Yates engine. Ricky Rudd. Rudd challenging for the lead. We're beating and banging off of turn number 4. Rudd trying to social support for his teammate. I got loose going in. There's the old tires. Oh boy, Blart got into us. That made us get into his teammate, Dale Jarrett. This is going to be one heck of a battle. Oh boy, I don't know who's going to win this race. Look at Ricky Rudd! Rudd charging 3 wide in the middle. He wants to take the lead off of turn number 4. He can't quite get there. White flag in the air. 1 to go. Who's going to win the Homestead 400 here in Miami? Slight contact with Ricky Rudd side by side as we come down the back straightaway for the final time. Rudd and I battled side by side for the lead at Rockingham. Slight advantage to Ricky Rudd. Here we come. Contact, beating side by side. We're in the lead, and we're going to take the victory at Homestead. Yes! We win. Dale Jarrett, Ricky Rudd, Tony Stewart, and Matt Kenseth will round out the top 5. Man, oh man, what a battle. Battles all throughout the race. One battle with Jonathan Wolf that unfortunately resulted in contact, and he fell back. Battles with Dale Jarrett, and battles with, of course, Ricky Rudd. The Yates engine showed their power here, but we showed our resolve as we're going to make our Polish victory lap for the last time in the season. And that is our Sunoco race winning moment.
It was all green flag racing in this one.
Yeah, and that can be physically exhausting to these drivers. Not only do the cautions give them a chance to catch up on the racetrack, it also gives both their minds and their bodies a little break. They have all got to be drained after that one.
The Napa car is the big winner in this one.
And rightfully so. He was fast all race long. That whole team deserves a lot of credit for a great win.
We hope you enjoyed today's race as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next time, this is Joe Moore and Barney Hall signing off.
Wow.
All right, Homestead Road Course. Okay, guys, so here are the race results for the Homestead 400 here at Homestead Miami Speedway. We are the race winners. Not so much in dominating fashion, but dramatic fashion. It was a good race. I really, really enjoyed that race. Dale Jarrett comes in second. I thought Ricky Rudd came in second. But anyway, Dale Jarrett comes in second. Ricky Rudd comes in third. Fourth place is Tony Stewart. Fifth place is Matt Kenseth. Sixth place is Jimmy Johnson. Seventh place is Dale Earnhardt Jr. Eighth place is Ryan Newman. Ninth place is Bobby Labonte. And rounding out the top 10 is Kurt Busch. And here is the rest of the field where you can pick out your favorite driver. Winners person $319,000, no cautions, 12 Lead changes, count that, 12 of them. Time of race 16, 11, average speed of 145 miles per hour, and a margin of victory 0.26 seconds. So 26 hundredths, 2.26 seconds, 26 hundredths. Anyway, where we at? Nadu falls out of the race. I thought that was him going down pit road on lap 17 with a blown engine, and everyone else finishes on the lead lap. And here it is, guys. Here are the point standings. For the first time in NASCAR Winston Cup history, Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins his first ever NASCAR Winston Cup Championship. We are in second, 32 points back. Dale Earnhardt Jr. needed to finish 13th or worse. He finished in 7th, so I knew when I saw that he'd won it. But, he needed to finish 13th or worse for us to clinch that championship. Look how close we were. Oh my gosh. Jonathan Wolf, 56 points back in third. 79 points back in fourth is Dale Jarrett. Fifth, Sterling Marlin, 240 back. Sixth is Tony Stewart. Seventh, Ricky Rudd. Eighth, Rusty Wallace. Ninth, Kevin Harvick. And rounding out the top 10 in points is Mark Martin. Oh boy, Ryan Newman 11th, 12th is Kenseth, 13th Bobby Labonte, 14th Jimmy Johnson, 15th Jeff Burton, 16th Kurt Busch, 17th Scott Wimmer, 18th is Bill Elliott, 19th is Amy Hicks. How about that? She finished in the top 20 in points, and 20th place is Jimmy Spencer, which I think that's where he finished last season, to be perfectly honest. I think he finished in 20th, or was that Michael Waltrip? It was one of them. Maybe it was us. I don't know. For all I know. Let's see. Let's go through the rest of the point standings. Pick out your favorite driver here. I saw someone up here just a second ago. Michael Waltrip, DEI teammate, finishes 22nd. Ricky Craven 27th. Rounding out the top 30 is Jeff Green. Rounding out the top 35, Jerry Nadeau. Chad Chaffin finishes 36 in points. Chad Chaffin does wrap up Rookie of the Year. Let's see, Casey Kane, Ron Hornaday, Mike Brown, 40th in points. Joe Moore, and not last in points, but 43rd on the season is Christy Jones, Chuck Spicer, Adrian Clark. Here's a bunch of, fantasy teams. Mike Jacobs, Dave Alpern, Rick Humphrey, Troy Hayes, Mike Misiak, Cheryl King. So many drivers participated this season. My gosh, 80th, Linda Lachuk. And, last place is Dick Pacer. He was the last one. Awards for the week. We got the pole award, led the most laps of the race, all charged up goes to Ricky Rudd. Yeah, no kidding. Even I said, where the heck did he come from? But fastest pace of the race goes to Sterling Marlin. Chuck Spicer was the rookie of the race, and the most exciting pass of the race goes to Kurt Busch. Yeah, okay, whatever. Rookie of the year, Chad Chaffin. Congratulations to Chad Chaffin in the number 16. He is the 2005 NASCAR Winston Cup Rookie of the Year. We have 20 poles on the season. Sterling Marlin has 3 poles, Joe Earnhardt Jr. 4. Jackpot 5, we pretty much clinched the heck out of that. Chevy has won the manufacturing championship. It's 50 points ahead of Ford, just because Chevy has been so dominant. The top 3 were Chevys. Top 3 in points were Chevys. Ford is in 4th. Although Dale Jarrett was, he's the ringer. Let's just be honest. He's the ringer. So 201 laps led on this season. That's us. Dale Earnhardt Jr. 138 laps led on the season. Dale Jarrett 116 laps led on the season. Where is Jonathan? Okay, 62 laps led on the season in 7th. Surprising, but like I said, You know, it's more of a consistency type basis, even though he hasn't. Let's look at our stats. 36 starts, 20 poles, 11 wins, 20 top 5s, 25 top 10s, average start 8.6, average finish 9.2, best finish first, 201 laps led, top speed 207 miles per hour. That had to be at Daytona or Talladega, probably Talladega, and 1,062 laps completed, which is considerably less than probably some of the guys up here, because I think, who has not blown an engine? I think Dale Earnhardt Jr. might. Okay, so 1080 might be the full completion lap. Yeah, it looks like 1080. Yep, 1080 seems to be full completion. So, yeah, Dale Earnhardt Jr., let's look at him. Let's go ahead and look at our points champion, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Where'd he go? There he is. 103, wait, let's go all the way back. 36 starts, 2 poles, 6 wins, 16 top 5s, 29 top 10s. Blew us out of the water with top 10s. Well, not blew us out of the water. We had 25. He's got 29. Like I said, consistency. Average start 14.5. Average finish 7.7. Best finish first laps 138 laps led. Top speed 209.06 miles per hour. Like I said, that has to be Daytona Talladega. And he completed the full season. Jonathan Wolf. How about you, bud? 1 pole, 2 wins, 16 top 5s, 28 top 10s, 11.6 average start, 8.1 average finish. Best finish first, 62 laps led, 208 miles per hour fastest. I think Dale Jarrett is just above these guys. There he is. Okay, and 1 pole, 2 wins on the season, 17 top 5s, 29 top 10s. Like I said, right up there with Dale Earnhardt Jr. 11.9 average start, 8.5 average finish. Best finish first, 212 miles an hour, or 213 really. Average top speed, but did not finish all the laps in a race. He's had a few bad ones, specifically the one he had in at Michigan. But he still didn't finish on the lead lap. He just blew his engine in the last corner of the last lap. Oh, man, guys, we were so close. We were so close, man. I wish we could have... It's Atlanta. Like I said, Atlanta cost us that championship. We did really good, though. We did really, really good. We did really well. We gave this a heck of a... We gave it a heck of a rally, man. I was trying for that Alan Kowicki type comeback, man. If it just, like I said, if it just wasn't for Atlanta, man, this would have probably been it. This would have probably been the championship. So, guys, that's it. That's the last race of the season. The next year is going to be the 2006 season if we choose to do so. I almost want to, I'm not going to make a decision yet. I'll probably make a video sometime in December. And it'll be a NASCAR Thunder 2003 career mode update. And I just need to think on it for a little bit. If I had won, I would not be doing another season of this. Now I'm not so sure. Because I feel like, on the next upgrades, we're going to be too dominant. So part of me all wants to kind of keep it where it is. Just keep making the engines and stuff like that. Kind of where it's at. Because the racing is great, man. The racing is so good. And I don't want it to be I don't want to be too dominant. But at the same time, I don't want to get down to it where it's I get to Atlanta again, which is broken, and I'm cost another championship. You see what I'm saying? So it may be worth it to have maybe an OP car just for Atlanta. I might look into that, but like I said, I just need to think about some things. We also have NASCAR Heat 3, which I have been playing. Maybe that'll come out next season. I'll decide what to do. Like I said, I will post a McBlam Racing update video, and I'll talk about all of these things. I'll talk about the future of the channel and the future of the racing on the channel, because there's going to be racing content every Sunday. Well, not every Sunday, but just following the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. That's that's the tagline every time. But it's going to be a matter of, I guess, I will come up with a couple of options, and then I'll let you guys choose. I'll let you guys choose what will happen next. And then we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. But what a ride, guys. What a ride. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for supporting this series and for just, being awesome. My eyes are itching. I don't know if you can hear me rubbing them or not, but my eyes are itching. I'm so tired. But what a race, man. Like, I recorded this right after the Phoenix race. I had to know what the results were going to be and how it was going to be and everything. I did not mean, like I said, this car was stupid loose. It was stupid loose, man. I mean, I don't even understand how loose this car was, but it was so loose, man. But I didn't mean to, obviously, like I said, didn't mean to get into Matt Kenseth and Jonathan Wolf. I got really loose going into the turn. And, I mean, it is what it is. I'm still amazed by Dale Jarrett passing me on the apron of the racetrack. How, Sway? How? But it's been a heck of a season, guys. It has been a heck of a season. It's been up, it's been down, but overall, it has been an absolute blast. From start to finish, man, it's been an absolute blast. And honestly, I'm happy. Even if I decide not to return to this series, I'm kind of happy that Dale Earnhardt Jr. still won. So I'm like, okay, it would have been nice, because Jeff. I'll call him Jeff Gordon now. If Jeff Gordon wins a championship, I'm like, okay, this is one of many. But this was his first. This would have been our first, but it is what it is, guys. So I had blast. I hope you enjoyed this series. Like I said, kill that like button. Post your comments down below. Thank you guys so much for tuning into McBlam Racing on McBlam Entertainment. We try to bring a little bit of enjoyment to your day every day. And I would give you the tagline if you enjoy these races. I do them every weekend following the NASCAR and Monster Energy Cup Series, but it's over. It's over at this point. So I don't even know who won the Cup Series at this point, because this is like 3 weeks in advance. So I don't know. But yeah, guys, man, this was a blast. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video.